Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to another patch video for Superpower 3. That's right. So we got patch 1.04 or build number, I'm not lying to you, 9.8 million or 9849090, which I believe is 9.8 million. I think we got those 400 things from since we were promised pre-launch. But yeah, so wanted to go over the patch today and go over a few things in particular. So new paths and color behavior based on unit type. So land, sea, or air. Obviously, different color for each one, which is cool. There might still be bugs, or there theoretically are still bugs, which makes sense, no big deal, it's not going to be perfect. Unit pathing, and even games that are AAA sometimes take, like, way longer than expected. Time speed control. That's right, time speed control. I'm not going to say how many times and how many options there are. But from what I understand is there might be so there's some changes in the speed control there. Hop into the game, try it out. Button to see private sector trade. So now instead of it being blank, there's be a button there that you'll be able to actually see it. The rate arrows will now be looking properly. They're not going to be over text. There's a little UI change. In the thematic modes, these modes here, let's just pick, I don't know, meat, because I'm hungry. There's now going to be a top 10 list of, in this case, meat-producing countries, etc., etc. So that's good. So you'll now see the top 10 targets for whatever you're trying to do here. Be like, I'm short on meat. Who produces meat? I take you over and make me Taco Bell. There is now more props in the world. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You gotta go look for them. One hint: there's something in Montreal. Behavior in the game. Private sector trade with other countries' private sectors. Note, needs some balancing. Right now, trades are too easy between AI countries. So basically right now, AI trade between countries is just way too easy to... I'm assuming it's just way too easy to do. Probably they'll just accept anything for anything. Now show units for every country present in a war. So sometimes what will happen is if you're in a war and you don't have the certain country selected, say you're in a multilateral war, like say Russia and an ally attack Lithuania and all the NATO countries go in, sometimes you'll notice some of the countries are missing. I've had that issue happen where I had to click on specific countries to be able to see units, which is funny because sometimes when you click a unit by accident, you can't stop not seeing their stuff. But yeah, there's that. Countries at war build more units, so that actually is not a bad thing. Before, you'd be able to basically just doom stack, wrongful stomp them, there you go, and you'd be able to just basically then slow roll your annexation. In this case, they're now going to start building, obviously, when you go to war, to recoup the losses that they have, which is good. I don't know how they're going to recoup their losses, since you can only build one thing at a time. So I don't know if they're only going to build like 10 tanks, 20 tanks, 30 tanks at a time, 20, 30, 40, 100, 200 infantry, or if it's just a set number based on time, like how efficient the construction is. For basically every minute, pump out one unit of whatever you can do in that time frame type thing. I don't know. We'll have to take a look, figure out what that is, and the math. Data, backend stuff. Fix some invalid region names, languages, regions, nuclear levels, and contents in various countries. What is it? Continents. Names added for, I'm not going to say these languages, but just some native dialects, because I can't pronounce that. Overall game fixes. Obviously the more important stuff. Fix the bug where battle wouldn't be saved. The visual would be there, but the unit wouldn't fight. Note this is a fix and will be applied to all future saves. So I'm assuming that means I'm reading that incorrectly. That's actually very obvious what that is. Sorry. Fix the bug where the Warzone UI would be displayed improperly when loading a save game. Fix an issue with system monitoring not reverting back client warnings in certain conditions, basically not getting the warnings that we're supposed to be getting. And the heads up, I'm assuming that's the CPU errors and all that stuff we're supposed to be getting up here. I'm assuming that's what that was supposed to be. I forgot to ask. Properly connect names of leaders according to their language. Yeah, it's no big deal. Fixed a bug where religions that were being annexed wouldn't display the progress bar upon loading a save game. So that bug, I don't have any pictures, but what would happen is, here, you wouldn't get the bar. You get the country of target on the left, the country on the right, which would be theoretically your country, and there'd be no progress bar in between. And you would just have to be like, I think it's going? And after a while, it would just say you annexed the region. You didn't get a progress bar. Fix the bug where Aktobe region of Kazakhstan fails to be marked for annexation. There you go. Fixed a bug where regions that were being annexed wouldn't display the progress bar. Oh, no, that's good. Bug fix where nuclear range thematic map wouldn't show until player has selected another country. Sorry, it's supposed to be has selected another country. So, for example, if you played as the US, sometimes your overall nuke map wouldn't show until you picked somebody else and then went back to yourself. Or sorry, then it would show yours because that's from the from you angle. Fix a bug where boats could go on land. Maybe they're an amphibious assault vessel. Fix a bug where unit stats would always be displayed as moving in the military UI after moving once. That was annoying. Fix a crash when trying to move the entire United States Army. I didn't know that was... I mean, I've highlighted... Oh, then again, I've never actually highlighted all of their actual world units. I've only done, like, continental United States. Fixed bug where successful terrorism missions were having no effect. Now they are. Fixed bug where pop-up was not showing a successful coup mission. Now it'll do a successful coup, but you'll now get a notification that it did. And sabotage missions failed to affect the product in the target country. So obviously sabotage missions and terrorism missions are now fixed. There's all the bug notes. Notes are up on the Steam. I'll also have them down in the doobly-doos if you want to read them over. And you can also just pause and read it. But thank you very much for watching real quick. I'll have... As long as this is good to go, I'm looking to possibly be doing a Let's Play very soon. This will be interesting to see how this works. With that in mind, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Could have been watching any other video, but you're watching mine. So thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.